Back up and rolling. This is day 4, but really day 3. Oh, I lost the trail. Here's the trail. We're off to a great start. We don't even know where we're going yet. But it is, this is our 3rd full day, because the first day we only did a mile and a half. And so technically day 4, day 3 of the big miles. So we feel pretty good today. I know Dakota had some problems with his feet. He had some blisters, like yesterday, like real bad, like it hurt, like that kind of pain. And this morning I have a bunch of hot spots. So we both, you know, Luco taped up today. We have dry socks on, but everything's still wet. I mean, even though it didn't rain last night, we lucked out. We saw some lightning and stuff. It didn't rain overnight. It's one thing when you're out here in the summer and it's humid, and once things get wet and damp, they just never really dry. Your clothes may, because your body will dry them. That's how moisture wicking clothes are meant to work. They dry faster when you're wearing them, as opposed to just sitting them up and letting them like air dry. So, you know, everything's a little damp, but today, we had talked about it yesterday. We're gonna try for the 26, and that'll get us out of here, 26 miles. But we're prepared, totally prepared, and no, we're not, you know, we're good with staying another night. We don't care. So today we're gonna start rationing just a little bit of food, just so we have a snack or two in the morning tomorrow if we do have to stay. But other than that, we're looking, it's gonna be a great day. They're calling for thunderstorms again and showers, higher percentage than yesterday and the day before. And tomorrow it's rain all day. So we really would like to get out of here today to avoid setting up and sleeping in the rain and getting up in the rain and hiking in the rain, all that stuff. So, but whatever happens, you know, we'll deal with it. It's our vacation. We went down here, we saw these falls, and we kept on going, and we were just talking, not paying attention, and we are way off trail. So I just looked at all trails, and it shows us of being way off the trail. So we're gonna backtrack and have to find our way. But that's what you get when you're looking at all this beautiful stuff, these waterfalls, and then you just keep going down what you think is a trail. But we'll be able to find our way back, no big deal. Rattlesnake there, he just looked at us. The weather so far today is I will say it's beautiful. It's sunny, we see a lot of blue, and there's actually a breeze for once. The last couple days, it's been muggy and hot and just raining. Now we did hear a little bit of thunder off in the distance, so we're gonna watch that, but so far it's looking pretty good. So weather-wise, this may be our best day ever until, of course, the afternoon when the summer, thunderstorms hit. So today, we will be passing through World's End State Park, and we're hoping the snack bar's open because we're going to stop there for some concession stand food, maybe some burgers or something. So that's a little bit of motivation for us to get moving. Motivation. This section of the trail, I'm thinking this one is so far my favorite part. Last time I did this trail, I came through here in the early morning and it was dark in September. But look at it. It's just absolutely stunning. And to me, I don't need to have to go up mountains and stuff to see vistas, to see the best parts. To me, some of this is the best part, and just take a look. It's absolutely gorgeous. Time to keep going. Miles before smiles. For some town food. We just came down over World's End, down into World's End State Park. And if you're coming down here in the summer marks, their snack shop is open. And if you time it right, which we happen to time it perfectly for our lunchtime, you can get burgers, hot dogs, they have everything. And if you're coming down the trail, once you hit the main road in World's End State Park, just turn left and maybe 50, 100 yards.
Oh yeah, not far.
On the right, that's where the snack shop is. And they have picnic benches, pavilions, all kinds of stuff. They even have ice cream here, all different kinds of foods, drinks, and it's just perfect for out here on the trail. So you have to do that. Make sure you try to plan to get down here and have some of this. We are back up and rolling and heading back to the trail. So it's probably maybe couple 100 yards. We'll find the trail up here near the visitor center and move on. But man, that was one hell of a lunch. I think I just heard thunder, so we probably get hit with storms. But man, that was one heck of a lunch. I had a couple burgers and fries. Man, I am stuffed. That'll fuel us. We got about 15 more miles to go, roughly, maybe 14-ish, till we get back to the car. So we're gonna push it. And I think our last really big, painful incline is when you come out of World's End State Park. I mean, to me, that's part of one of the toughest climbs, but But yeah, overall, this whole trip it's just been up and down all the way, and steep ups and steep downs. But that's part of this trail. That's the challenge of the trail. So now that we're full and we rested for about a good hour, we have to get up over this mountain. Let's go. Here is the infamous climb out of World's End State Park. It is very steep all the way up. So we're gonna start motoring up. It's the only thing we can do. Not sure if you can see that, but it is pouring. It's a downpour. We made it pretty much to the top, but we got dumped on, man. It was really pouring and it started to hail. So it's kind of slowing down, we think. It'll pass us. But we had to put our rain gear on like right in the middle of that rock scramble, and my water bottles were falling, like everything's falling. It was funny, but yeah, we're okay. It was a little slippery though. That's what we were trying to avoid. We wanted to get to the top before the big rain, because going down those rocks, it would have been a river and they would have been slippery. So, but I guess we timed it pretty good. Not sure if you can tell, but look how dark it is. It is almost pitch black through here. If it's like this, we're gonna have to get our headlamps on. And it's only like 6 o'clock in the evening. It doesn't get dark until like 9, but another storm is rolling through. We got our rain gear back on. It's pretty dark. All right, we just got hit by one hell of a storm. I mean, it was raining sideways. It was just, I think it was the strongest rain I've ever been in out hiking. And walking through the trail, it was like walking through a river. But it seems to be slowing down. So temperature dropped from about 78 down to 65. And it's probably gonna keep dropping because there's another storm coming. So we're just gonna keep alert of getting too cold and hypothermia. So, but we're prepared. I mean, we got all the gear and clothes. So, and if we really need to, we'll just set a tent up somewhere, whatever, and our tents, and just be good, you know, just hang out there. So, but we just hit mile 50. That means we only got 9 more miles to go. So we're just gonna keep on pushing. We just got hit by storm number 3. We made it through, and we just stopped for a snack. The rain let up just a little bit, well, actually a lot, but now we're hearing thunder again. So if it's coming this way and hits us, it'll be storm number 4 for today. And we got about 8.5 miles left to go. And this is the trail after the rainstorm. We just made it to Soane's Pond. Still, every time I see it, it's spectacular. Okay, so here's the situation. So As you remember before, Dakota had problems with his feet starting yesterday. And today, when we got to Stone's Pond, pretty much before that, he barely was able to make it. He's in excruciating pain. So, and it's not really blisters, like his feet kind of wrinkled up at the ball of his feet. I don't know if that's trench foot, but it's really bad. And he can't walk. So we were thinking about just camping there at the Stone's Pond area and then coming out. It's only 6 more miles, but you know, it's going to be very difficult in this weather. We're going to get storms again tonight. Temps down to the 40s, so pretty cold, and we're already soaking wet. So to make a long story short, what we decided to do is I'm going to walk back to the car tonight and night hike it. And I'm going to get the car and I'm going to navigate somehow back here to Stone's Pond. So there's roads, I know that because I'm on one. So there's ways to get here. So hopefully I can navigate my way back to be able to pick him up. So I know I can get back to the car. It's a matter of getting my car back to here. So that's the plan for tonight. And we're going to let you know how we make out. So walking the road walk, and this is the road I have to come back and to get him. So it's blocked. I tried moving it and I'm not moving it, so it won't move. So it's back to Stone's Pond. We have to meet up with Dakota. We're gonna have to go in, camp, and we're just gonna have to hike out tomorrow. I made it back to Stone's Pond, and where the pavilion is and everything. And I'm glad I did, because even though there's a tree here, he texted his girlfriend and she was able to get here. So she's here now waiting, but there's a tree. So we're gonna walk down. He's able to walk down. I'm carrying his backpack on top of mine. I don't know if you can see it back there. So I strapped his backpack on top of mine, so it makes it a lot easier for him to walk. Now I couldn't do that the whole way back or the whole trail, but we're going about a half a mile down the road to where the tree is, and we're going to meet her. And then we're going to get out of here. So we're just going to call that. And it was a 20-mile day today, 20-mile day yesterday, and it kept going on. So a lot of rain, a lot of storms, and it just killed his feet. I mean, my feet hurt too. Mine are starting to get that same wrinkly thing that his had. So this is the best call. We're done. It's like 11 o'clock at night now, so we're just tired. She's here, so we're just gonna head out. Made it back to the car. Thank you, Haley, for giving us a ride back. And overall, this was a very fun trip. This was my second time doing this trail. Even though we didn't do the last 5 miles, I already did it, so no big deal. The trip was great, just like I remembered it. The trail was up and down. It was very difficult. It's marked as moderate in all trails, but we know all trails is really all lies. So it's a hard trail, but it's doable, and we had a great time. We hit 4 thunderstorms today. When we got to Stone's Pond, Dakota had signal, and it said that there was another thunderstorm warning. And the trees all down on the road that I came across when I was going to go back to my car and come back and pick him up, Haley had said there was tornadoes that were coming through the area and that came through. So probably a good call that we decided just to get the ride back to the car. So overall, great trip. And as always, everybody, thank you for watching. See you next time.